Oh, can go ahead now, baby. No, baby. Welcome back to my channel. Wagwan. How you do? Yes, I'm back with another video. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. And people, be on my way to 100. And me excited girl, excited bad. Yes! Thanks for sharing, thanks for liking, thank you so much. When you say, I say, who that pretty girl there beside me? Listen, she's taken, okay? Yes, so today I have with me my daughter's godmother, and actually is my children's godmother, a spiritual woman, a woman of God. I will love her bad. My listening here, I'm going to let her introduce herself to you.
Hi guys, my name is Chrishauna Reid. And
Mrs. Reid.
Mrs. Reid. My name is Chrishauna Reid, Mrs. Reid, yes. And I'm just happy to be here on Dansheki's channel. It's a pleasure. The pleasure is all mine.
Yes, we're happy bad. Yes, so today's topic we're going to be dealing with a very interesting topic. So just come sit down and make we discuss together. It's all about dating in the Christian world, and let's talk about that. So my friend here, she's going to talk about it and let you know. She may quote a few scriptures and make you understand how it's being young and dating. Although she married now, but she had to date first before she actually get married now. So you can't just jump up and say, boy, me I got married. You have to date first, get to know your partner, and so we're going to talk about that. So stick and stay. And remember, subscribe, like, and please share. And listen, leave a comment because me I don't want to chat. No, so, alright, so, Chrishauna, we're going to talk about it. How was it dating in the Christian world? It was what you just tell me. How was it dating in the Christian world?
Okay, dating in the Christian world. To me it was normal, it was okay. Probably young persons that are Christians, they probably think it would be a lot of pressure because as Christian, especially Christian young ladies, you know, we're expected to, you know, act a certain type of way,
right.
And stuff like that, which is true. We are supposed to carry ourselves in respectable ways. But with that being said, I'm going to touch on a point that I believe that is very important. When you're a young Christian girl in the church, I mean, sometimes it is forced upon us to rush marriage. But I believe that you're supposed to take time out and court, date, and take time out to know that person who you will potentially marry someday. Not because we're Christian and we're expected to. The scripture said it's better to marry than burn. Yes, that's true, but I think we're to take time out, learn the person, learn what you like, what you don't like, what you expect from that person when you're going to marriage and stuff like that. Instead of to rush into a marriage and then find out.
And understand somebody where you actually are married to.
Right.
Yes.
Come to find out the person is, for example, very miserable, and you can't manage somebody that is miserable, and then you impatient and stuff like that. So I believe just take time out. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. Just take the time out, have patience.
But going back to not doing anything that you don't want to do, your partner that you want to live with for life, you want to marry to, he's supposed to understand the moral and understand what your moral are, what you are about, what your Christianity is all about. You understand me? Alright, we're going to go on the part where it's about uneven yoke, because that is leading up to uneven yoke. Enough people are saying we should not date persons like we and are none. Them are not Christian. We're not supposed to date. What do you think about that?
Okay, this is my view, my point of view, my opinion, and it is that I believe that persons who are ordained to be married, God has destined that person and handpicked that person for you, whether he is a Christian or not. I believe that all things work together for good for they that love the Lord, and God already handpicked that person who is supposed to be a husband or is supposed to be a wife, whether or not they're a Christian. And I feel like the Lord allow things to happen for his divine purpose. I say that to say this. If you are a Christian girl and say you meet somebody who was destined for you, whether you know it or not, and because of your life and what the reflection of your life is portrayed to that person, and that allow that person to get saved and save that person's life completely, it's the will of God.
Yeah.
And the other way around, you can meet a Christian man or a Christian woman, and it may not be in God's will. So when it comes to uneven yoke, I just believe that you don't intentionally, I wouldn't say intentionally, because go and date somebody where you say is a sinner. Don't intentionally do that. But if God destined it to happen, I can't be the one to say, oh, don't do it.
All of us are sinners until we come to repentance and we know Christ.
Yes.
So me I say to myself, because I've listened to enough pastors debating on uneven. Uneven you cannot, it's not only being a person, not a Christian, but being a person not believing in what you believe in. Alright.
So it's all you
interpret uneven yoke. I hear enough pastors saying that uneven yoke, you can as a Christian you can date a person which is not a Christian because they're going to force certain
things
mentality on you are sex and all that. If the person is destined to be your person,
that is what
he's not going to force sex on you if you don't want it.
He will understand.
Up to you, right? It's up to you to where you want. And he might go believe, say, you know, say Chrishauna not do sex though. And Chrishauna not do kissing and I say friends, I can do one little boyfriend and girlfriend kiss. Meaning kiss on the jaw, kiss on the little lip, because you're dating to get married. You can't wait for your wedding day, you go kiss him and the man will say,
let's be real.
I saw Chrishauna did kiss, I thought Chrishauna couldn't kiss. You understand? So dating now, I mean serious dating to be married or to get married. You have to date, do certain things, and then to go lead up now to sex. We're going to talk a little about dating as a Christian and sex. Enough young people shy away from this topic because of how they was groomed in the church and how the parents' background. Me personally, if I don't encourage another young person about dating as a Christian and having Christian morals, but yet still you date, you're child. No sex before marriage. Yes, I understand this. Many young people nowadays been having sex.
Right.
Some of us we go on this no sex until marriage.
Right.
You understand me? Me not tell people say out in the world sex and go married. I was sexually active before me actually married.
Right.
You understand me? Me I tell you no my business.
Which a lot of people are.
Enough people. And I believe if two young people which would never experience sex before, save yourself. You understand? Save yourself until marriage. To me, now marriage is going to be sweeter. Because if you never have sex or experience, we will learn together in the marriage.
Explore.
But if, for instance, both of us are sexually active in the church, I'm not telling us how to have sex, people.
Right.
So don't get me wrong. But there are going to come at times, she's going to talk about her experience. There are going to come at times, I'm talking about my experience, where sex is going to be the topic of the day with a partner. It's going to come up. We don't have to talk about sex. Because people are saying, we don't have to talk all-time Christian still. Old-fashioned Christian. We don't have to talk about sex in the
important. It is important. It's a
way to keep us connected. It's a way to let us bond. So sex important. So when I was going through counseling with my husband, then we had to go to a counseling where we have to talk about sexuality, sexual preferences and all of that, and how do we deal with it and all of that. I say counseling before marriage is the best thing ever.
Right.
You get to understand each other.
Right.
You're not having sex, but you get to understand what the likes, the dislikes, and you get to see an open eye then of who the person you're really dealing with. What are your takes on sex before marriage?
Okay, I believe that, as you said, with the whole, for instance, both of the persons are never was sexually active and they enter into a marriage. That's a beautiful thing for them to explore and to learn with each other and to grow with each other when it comes to that. And it is a bond. I feel like it's a bond. It brings you closer together. Because let me speak on before dating, before marriage. It's not easy. The older persons in church might paint a picture that it's so easy to deal with. It's not easy. Coming from my experience, I just got married and I had to wait. You had to wait. And it's because you and this person, for me and my husband now, we've been together for 5 years before marriage. And for you to be building a bond with this person, knowing who the person is, you love going for the person every day. It's like you're curious.
Yes.
You're curious to know, what,
Yeah. And we are humans with normal. Yes, and we have feelings.
We are children of God, but we are humans.
First thing, love give this adrenaline in your body.
Right.
Me don't know if people who bash about this entire sex thing don't discuss sex while dating. If they're not feeling, me don't want to phone no hormones. Me don't know if phone no hormones then I work. But young people, we have feelings and we go curious. We go curious and say, oh, it go feel like. We go curious like say, things are going to pop up in our little head.
Yes.
We are going to pray about it and keep it decent, but at the end of the day, it are going to pop up in our head. You understand?
So there's no need to hide it. It's better when both of you talk. I would advise you talk about it, and that will get you through it. Trust me. So don't hide it and cover it up and say, oh no, me not feel this. Talk about it with your partner. Talk about it with somebody that you're confident in, an older person who is married or whatever. They'll give you advice if they're honest enough to admit that they know how it feels and stuff like that. So I think that helps.
Yes. So young people that are dating, I know many young people on my platform, they are dating and they're Christians. Don't be afraid to discuss. Sometimes to avoid physical touching and all of that, you do it on the phone then.
Yes.
You text and you will say to your partner whatever. Not to really jump up interpretation in your head and all of that, but talk with somebody in the middle. Talk with talk with the parents. And talk to them about it. Because we are Christians, we want to do the right thing. And we have to set a foundation as a Christian to let our spouse understand that, hey, this is me, this is what I like, this is who I am. You have to do that now. You understand me? When you're dating somebody, especially which is not a Christian, and find love, and persons would say, oh, you find love as a Christian to love and unsaved. You can love. You understand?
I think so too, because I remember this certain prophet in the Bible. I think it's Hosea. And his wife, I think, was a harlot, and he loved her, and God ordained the relationship. Don't quote me, but the prophet Hosea, he had a harlot as a wife. And that was something that was purposed by God. So I believe that this whole uneven yoke, we probably interpret it wrong. As I said before, I'm not saying that somebody you're in church, you go use this as an excuse to go pick up somebody who is unsaved or whatever. But I feel like if it's destined by God and you definitely get a word, that's another thing. God sent words, right? Yes. He sent words. He allowed people to prophesy in your life. If you have a relationship with God and you know the voice of God and God show you certain things and give you dreams, however God speak to you, you will know. You will know. It's not going to be as a surprise to you. God will show himself to you and let you know that he is speaking. So, yeah.
Yes, man. And pray about it. You see one little catty down the road, and you see one little brother in our church, go to God about it.
Yes.
When you're of age.
Yes.
When you're of age. And talk to God about it. Tell him to send the prophet.
Right.
Because sometimes you have to really pray and say, God, send the prophet for that one. Send one word about that one. Yeah.
If you're not sure, say, God, show me if this person is right for me. Just show me.
Is it hard to date as a Christian?
No, it's not. Sometimes we make it complicated, and sometimes God will send somebody to you and you pick and you choose because you have a list in your head how them supposed to be. They're supposed to be tall and slim and handsome and chiseled and well aligned.
Yes.
Listen, if you keep doing that, oh God Almighty. No, man, not saying you're gonna take a riff.
And tell me what, this list is make up from when we just a teenager.
Right.
And the list you make up from then for when a teenager and we say we are look one little boyfriend. The list you make up we are look one little man figure.
Yes,
the
list.
Yeah.
It's true.
And we are look one doctor man.
Yes. You have to be the doctor, and you have to be brown, and I have to be this color.
Yes, because our baby if you look a certain way. Please. Sometimes we are fall in love with. You will say, why?
Yes.
I really that guy. Yeah. And a way you did really look for and them you really fall in love with.
It's
and
true.
something you fall in love and think you're in love so deep and the other person. The other person not in love with you. They're in love with how you look, but not in love with you. You understand?
Yes.
I will tell my story about that at a later date. You have to stay tuned for my channel. I'm going to make a secret, but not now. But me tell you, dating is not hard as a Christian. If you know yourself and know your position, and you know if you hold your position as a Christian, it's not hard.
And that's the other thing. When I believe that, alright, when you go into a relationship and both of you are Christians, build the relationship on a foundation.
Yes.
And that foundation should be God.
Yes.
And later on in the relationship, you will know when it's not the same. If things to go downhill, you will know because, alright, for instance, me and my husband, we built a relationship on God by, we always used to read the word of God together, pray together, and you see the moment that foundation crumble, the moment we stop reading, because
that's when the devil steps in.
We're human, you know, and we slip up. This one particular time, everybody got busy, both of us got busy, and no reading never did I go on again, no praying never did I go on again at one point, and it's like it began to get rocky. So when that foundation crumbles, the relationship crumbles.
Yeah.
So build a relationship.
But any base you set a relationship on, that's what it's going to end out in the long run. Because if your man or your spouse or your boyfriend knows that you are praying somebody, continue pray.
Yes.
If you know say you are somebody read the Bible, no start a relationship, pretend. Me tell you something with pretend. Pretend is something then in the relationship or so just come out. Just say I know sometimes when a relationship also we're going to use certain things to change a man. Never you ever say you're going to change a man. Somebody. You can't change a man nor a woman.
No.
You understand me? Them have to decide say boy I'm going to change my ways because it's not right for me. But now feel say you're going to say boy you're going to change the man.
No.
It can never change. If alright, I'm going to use Jamaica. If he's a dog, he's a dog. If he's a post, he's a post. You can't change him. You understand? You build your relationship foundation as what? Me call her Abby. Her name. What Abby say is real.
Yes.
Build a foundation with prayer and fasting and reading.
Right.
And I tell you see, soon as the devil can get one little hole,
Yes,
to come in, him a creepy and think is a storm. You go wonder say for that person made it really love.
Yes.
Now give the devil no way if you come in a relationship and mash up it. And me tell you something, let's go on to hearsay. You're in a relationship. And a good friend, because sometimes a good friend them not come and say, me hear say so and so have somebody down the road.
Yeah.
You did hear what somebody said? You did hear, you never hear nothing.
Exactly.
What about hearsay? What do you think about hearsay in a relationship?
Okay, I believe, well, personally, I never experienced that because I never experienced that, to be honest. But when it comes to that, I feel like you should, when you have trust is a very important thing in this topic with hearsay. If you have trust in that person, is either you believe or you don't believe based on that trust.
And wait until I get proof. If somebody
if you didn't
comes to
see
you,
it, wait until you get
hear
proof.
when somebody, because sometimes some people don't like to see you together, you know.
Right.
They don't like to see where two and have, especially if you don't love ramp and they love soon ramp and they soon life
And
are
if they
gone.
don't have that, there,
understand?
jealousy comes in.
Yeah, jealousy would come in and come and say, boy, hearsay.
Right.
You never hear nothing. Pray about it.
Pray
Ask
about
God to reveal it to
Reveal
you.
it, because He will.
And me tell you something. You see, God that we serve, and our God, when we go to church, we go clap on every day and we rejoice in Him and pray. Enough fool.
That's right.
Enough fool. And God, today me and Abby was talking. God call fool, but He not keep
them. Right.
So God not for fool, and you must act for fool.
Right.
Pray about
Use
it.
wisdom.
Yeah, man. And let God have His way and God work on the field. It don't make no sense to go put by your head and you say and you go hungry with Him and whatever and say some man can know Him for yourself.
Yes.
Understanding patterns and in ways.
That is it. And then I was going to say for you, it depends on the relationship that you both have, because if you have somebody that you know you can talk to and you go to him and say, babes, you know, say she tell me say, and you know both of you can talk it out, and he'll give you an answer. He'll be honest enough to say yes or no.
Right.
It depends on the relationship that you and your significant other have. If he's that serious type of person, you might not be able to go to him and, you know, say, because probably you don't want to hurt him feelings if him vulnerable or stuff like that.
Right.
So that's where you go now and you pray. But on the other hand, if he's that type of person with jovial and you discuss anything, both of you can talk about anything. You can go to him and say, you know, say she say whatever, and him say, you know, say that's not true or whatever, what have you. Or if you see him behave a certain type of way, like him and
gesture change.
Right, you can pick sense out of nonsense and you go again and it all comes back to prayer. And you go and you pray and say, God, reveal it to me.
Yeah.
So then again it comes back down to that relationship that you have. Yes.
Anything else you want to add about dating as a Christian world?
Yeah, to conclude, I just want to wrap up and say, just take your time. As I started with and said, take your time, build, know each other, and just have fun and find out what the person likes, what the person don't like, and just, you know.
How do you have fun? You and Mr. Reid, wanna do no ledger, wanna have fun?
Okay, for me personally, I'm not fussy with take me out on a fancy date, and I like to spend quality time.
Yes.
Like both of you just there, and you know you stay together and you eat, you watch movies and stuff like. Now and again you can go out and get ice cream, but spend a lot of time together. That was it for me. As long as I spend time with, you know.
Yeah, you're alright.
It was So have fun, whatever your fun is.
Yes. And I want to say again, congratulations. If you're the happy, be happy for you.
Thank you.
Hey, listen. When you see a young person, not mean hello, sometimes when you say me like say me all and all, but you know that maturity.
Yes.
But when you see a young person in the church, a spiritual woman, me tell her, Abby can pray. Abby know the word of God. And she always encourage me. And when I see she find a husband, a husband where you know in a church with her can motivate her when she in the word or a prayer. Husband can go down to her knee too. You're proud of the relationship. Proud of the relationship. And I want to say to Mr. Reid, if you're watching, take care of me, baby. Yes, so guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was informative.
Yes.
I hope this helped a lot of young people out there that are dating, and just take it easy.
Yes.
Pray about it. Read scriptures, fast and pray. Nothing beat a good prayer woman. A woman that learned to go on her knee and tell it all to God.
Yes.
Go up on fasting. You know, have to do this long fasting and thing. Go up on fasting for one little 6 hours, 7 hours, and pray and just tell God everything about it.
Yes.
So thanks for watching, and see you on my next video. You want to give any big ups, any shout out?
Oh, I want to big up my mommy, Leah, and my brother, CJ, my dad, Claude, my husband, Jav.
Yes.
Yes, and Janelle. Hi, Janelle. And Biggs.
Yes. Big up Biggs. Biggs.
Little baby Biggs.
Oh, little baby.
Brother-in-law son.
Okay.
Yes.
So, big up on yourself one time, and just stay safe and keep your skin steady in the quarantine.
Yes.
And I want to say what happened in America. Let me just lick on that fast. Last night I watched Zoe. I am Zoe, this YouTuber, Instagram. He was out in, I think in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, and I watch his live. And may I tell the people, we can get angry, we feel a way about the debt and everything, but in at the end of the day, no mash up people place, because they don't have nothing to do with it.
Yes.
And that is that I think that reasonable. On the Bondong station, yes, mash up Target and me not see sense in that. You protest, peaceful protest. Yes. And here, listen, enough young men, when I was going through the news, black people died innocently because of racism. I remember when I was in Guyana, and me never know about racism because me never Jamaica, we know about if you have cool here, them kind of favoritism in you and all of that. Classism here in Jamaica,
yes.
Right. And brown skin and you understand all of them little something there. But racism is when I went to Guyana and I was working for a set of Indians, and then me know racism.
Wow.
That's so. And then the lifestyle the way them treat the blacks. Wow. That's how me know racism. But me no get it like I'm a yard, me no know nothing about them thing there.
Right.
You understand me? I mean know say who living at it know about it. And it hurt them bad. Because hard for you live in one place and you think you're free.
Yes,
you get a stamp for how much days your ancestors get a stamp for your fees, you're free. And at the end of the day, you're not free.
You're actually not free.
We are one people. Yes. White, black, brown, yellow, pink, dundos. We are one. And I see them blood run through one, run through other. Me never see them cut a white man yet, or a white man bleed yet, and me see purple blood.
Our blue blood.
Our blue blood. The whole way I see him blood. And if me can give a white man blood, he might take it.
Yes, yes.
So whole way I want no matter his skin color. You understand me? So just brace up, live up, and enjoy yourself. See you on the next chat. Bye.